welcome back to PrepStation Biology. So we'll quickly take a look at coordination and responses. So the human nervous system consists of the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. So the CNS, which is the central, consists of the brain and the spinal cord, while the PNS consists of all of the nerves in the body. Now, the nervous system allows us to make sense of our surroundings and respond to them and to coordinate and regulate body functions. Information is sent through the nervous system as nerve impulses. Now, electrical signals that pass along nerve cells known as neurons. Now, a bundle of neurons is known as what? Nerve. That means when you have plenty neurons combined together, then you have a nerve. Now, there are three major types of neurons in the body. We have the sensory neuron, the relay neuron, and the motor neuron. The sensory neurons carry impulses from sense organs to the CNS, which of course is your brain or the spinal cord. While the relay neurons are found inside the CNS and they connect sensory and motor. So now pay attention. You have sensory neuron, you have your relay neuron, and from there you have the motor neuron. Okay, so now this is the intermediate that combine or connect these two together. Okay, so the motor neurons carry impulses from the CNS to effector. What are the effectors? They are those either the TUs that help you to effect the changes. Okay, now here, let's take a quick look at voluntary and involuntary responses. What are voluntary responses? They are responses where you make a conscious decision to carry out a particular action. So it involves your brain because you have to think about it. I am talking now, I am teaching. Yes, I would have thought about what I'm going to say. So it is conscious. It is conscious. But there are some things that you do unconsciously, you don't even think about them. Those are known as involuntary actions. Yes, and they do not involve the brain as a coordinator of the reaction. And you are not even aware until you have completed it. You're not even aware. For example, something you just discover that something sharp, you feel a sharp pain or something is pinching you, you quickly lift your leg, you quickly move away. All those are involuntary actions. Like you mistakenly put your hand inside naked wire and you feel that shock. Yes, you remove it immediately. It is involuntary. Now, involuntary actions are usually actions which are essential to basic survival. They are needed for survival and they are rapid. They are very, very fast. Okay, so now let's look at it. Involuntary actions do not involve the brain as the coordinator of the reaction, and you are not even aware. Now, it is automatic. Involuntary action is automatic, and rapid response to a stimulus such as what? Touching something sharp or hot. And it does not involve the brain. Now, it helps to maximize or to minimize the damage to your body. But now, reflex actions are automatic, they are fast, and they are productive. They are protective rather. They are protective. Okay, so let's quickly look at this. This is the reflex pathway. We have the stimulus. It comes from here. Now, pay attention. You discover that the brain is not captured here. The brain is not captured here. The stimulus, the receptor, the sensory neuron, relay neuron, the motor neuron, and the effector. It does not capture the brain. It does not. It doesn't capture the brain. It doesn't capture the brain because it is fast. If it's to go through the brain, it might take a while. So let's look at the questions here. Coordination and regulation of body activities in mammals are achieved by nerves only, hormones only, nerves and muscles, nerves and hormone. The answer is nerves and hormone. Nerves and hormone, D. Why? Because we have hormonal responses, that is this, and these are electrical, the nerves. Then we have coordination is achieved in the body of mammals through the action of endocrine and nervous system, skeletal and nervous system, muscular and nervous system, circulatory and nervous system. I told you earlier, it is this one, A. Yes, endocrine and the nervous system. Now, number 3, the function of the spinal cord is to stand the body structure, erect, control involuntary actions, transmit impulses to the brain, then regulate developmental stages, developmental changes. The answer is C, transmit impulses to the brain. Okay, now number 4, each neuron consists of the following structures except the cell body, the dendrite, the axon, and white matter. The answer is white matter. Why? Because white matter is found in the spinal cord. We don't have it in the neuron. Yeah. Question 5. The neuron that transmits impulses directly from sensory cells is known as, pay attention to this. If you look at all the names of neurons I've given you, you didn't see any of these there. Don't be confused. When you see this, now there's something that I use to teach my students, SAR and C. Now, SAR means sensory or afferent neuron. Afferent neuron, or afferent neuron rather. Then C. C is what? No, mean. That is motor or what? Afferent. Exactly. So the answer here is what? Afferent. A. So let's move on. Yeah. Afferent neuron. Number 6. The spaces between neurons through which impulses caused by means of chemical reaction are called synapses. When you are drawing the diagram of a neuron, let's say it is like this. It's like this, right? You have your cell body like this. Now, then you have something like this. You have cell body like this, right? Then at this stage, you have your dendrite. Now, this is where they're talking about. So this guy is the synapse. So when information is coming like this, when it gets to this place, it diffuses into this gap via diffusion. You get it now? So the answer is synapses. Yes, C. Number 7, neurons that receive stimulus or stimuli from the body or internal organs are called sensory neurons. If you look at it, I did not put afferent there because if I had put afferent there, it should have meant that I have repeated the answer twice. Okay, yeah. Number 8, which of the following statement about a reflex action is correct? Reflex actions are always what? They are always involuntary. And they are said now. Reflexes are controlled by the brain. No, they don't even get to the brain. Impulses end at the spinal cord. Responses involve reasoning. You don't reason. Responses is delayed. No. So the answer for this question is B, because they end at the spinal cord. Why? When the afferent neuron is bringing it, by the time it gets to the brain, to the spinal cord, it switches back to the relay neuron that will now transmit it back. That will transmit it back to the motor neuron. That will take it to the effector organs. So our answer is B. Yes, we are correct. Okay. So we have come to the end of this. Then we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll look at some of the WAEC past questions in biology. Thank you.